What's good, guys? It's Koby, and I know a lot of you have started playing Valorant a lot more recently and getting into it. So what I'm going to do today is teach you some of the secrets that Immortals don't want you to know, and this might solve the reason why you don't rank up. So please listen to the video. I'm going to make this intro short. Hope you enjoy it, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe. Actually, just like right now because I promise you like the video. Let's get into it. So the first thing I want to show you guys, I guarantee you 90% of you watching do not know. So if you want to go to controls and go to equipment, scroll down a little bit and you see auto equip prioritizers. So you got most recently equipped and strongest. Everyone has it on default, most recently equipped. Even I did. So what I'm going to do is get my friend to plant the spike here. Go on, get the spike planted, and I'll show you what it's like without. There we go. So let's say you have your knife out and you run into the spike. You know exactly where they are. This is very situational. You tap it, you don't want to get off it. It brings out your knife. However, if you change the setting to strongest, let's say you just want to run to the spike and you don't want to waste time, you can hop straight on it, and if he peeks you again, then your gun comes straight out. You don't have to do anything. So once again, oh, wrong button. There we go. Do that. Get it halved. So you pretend he's not there. He free peeks. There we go. It's a really good setting. No one knows, so please make sure to have it on strongest, because if you don't, you're going to lose in situations that you could potentially win in. This one's a bit more of a, okay, it's not that crazy. The last one was a great tip. The first one I just showed you. This one is obviously down to you, but I recommend you listen to why I say you turn this off. So you want to put show corpses off and you'll put show blood off. The reason why you do show blood off is because sometimes when you headshot someone and it's a wall bang, the blood kind of gets in the way in a sense, and you won't know that you headshotted them. So it's just for information purposes. A lot of pros have this off, most of them, and with show corpses as well, it's just a common known thing. You don't want the bodies on the screen, so when you kill them, it'll go onto a little thing in the ground instead, the little plaque. Gamesense is one of the most important things when it does come to Valorant, and if you don't have it, you're going to struggle. So anything to improve your game sense you want to do. So turn those two settings on, and then you'll see little improvements. It's not going to be game breaking, but you'll see improvements. Also, you might be thinking, what does he know? Why am I going to listen to him? Well, you don't have to listen to me, but I will show you some clips at the end so you know that this stuff does come in useful. I will just put a little montage at the end because it's quite enjoyable as well, so please watch to the end. You're gonna love it. Okay, so a little visual tip here. This will make sense in a second. Don't knock it, just do it with me, alright? I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Get your hands, go like this. A lot of you have probably done this already with Valorant if you do play Valorant. You want to make it into a tiny little triangle and focus on an object in the distance. So what I'm gonna do now is put a triangle around my face cam here, and you have both eyes open. Hello. And you slowly close that triangle. Then you close one eye. So I'm closing my left eye right now and I can still see the face cam. Close my right eye, face cam's gone. That means wherever you can see the objects is your dominant eye, and the one you can't see it in is your not dominant eye. It's just submissive. So what this has to do with Valorant, you may be asking. Let's show you now. So if you go into general and you scroll down to other, you see first person handedness, left or right. You can see it switches what side your gun's in. If you do this and you figure out that your right eye is dominant, you should put your gun in your left hand, because you got more room on the right side of the screen where your gun doesn't block out. So your right eye will see that side first. Helps your reaction times minimally. That can make the difference. However, for me personally, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I prefer to keep it in the right hand because obviously I do content and it just looks a lot nicer in the right hand than it does in the left hand. I don't know why. It just looks a bit weird in the left hand. But if you guys actually want to optimize your gameplay, if you're right eye dominant, put it in your left hand. If you're left eye dominant, you put it in your right hand, and you'll see improvements. I know a lot of my friends who made the switch. One of my friend Foxy, he went from when he was playing on the right, it's obviously not always to do with this, but when he was playing on the right hand, he was just a normal Immortal player. Last acts he got Radiant, and at one point he was Radiant top 100. So yeah, it does make a difference making all the optimal switches. Also, a little bonus tip, let me just show you guys a clip now of something you can do when tapping the spike in one of the situations where you have to defuse. Enjoy. If you want someone to know you're off the spike or think you're off the spike but you actually want to defuse it, jump and tap at the same time. Makes it seem like you're off the spike because the step, they're not going to peek you. They might do. You never know what's going on with Pele's brain. Oh, come back. How can you get now hopefully after seeing that you can see why that's going to be very useful, because you want people to think you're off the spike because that allows you to half it, which is, especially with low time, very critical. Could come in useful, and you might thank me for that tip later. Right, and that's what I'm going to give you for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, but before we go, do not leave yet, guys. Don't worry, I'm going to show you my settings. I'm not going to leave you hanging. Here we go. I'm going to fast go through all of them because obviously you can pause. Controls. Let's start from actions. Also, I'd say whilst we're speaking, I'm just going to tell you now that what you need to do is you need to get as many keybinds as you can on your mouse button, or your mouse, sorry, so you don't have to use your keys on your keyboard as well. That's basic for any game. Here's my crosshair, the dot crosshair. Gotta love the dot crosshair. It's basic for any game though, yeah. Don't know if this stuff really matters. I put all of this on low as well to just minimize distractions. This is actually something that I recommend you guys do, and obviously it helps with FPS as well, especially if you guys don't have the best PCs. That's all of that stuff. Audio there. Cheats. Oh, nah, I'm joking. Right, and that's it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the montage I'm about to show you as well. Should go well, and please, I remind you to like the video. It helps me so much. You don't even understand. It takes you 2 seconds. Anyway, thank you so much. Enjoy the last segment.
That's 3. tapes of me.
I'm a risk. I don't think they're ready for the shit. Take a flight to Cali for the bid. They don't ever wanna see me win. That's a lot of conversation. See me going up, I'm off the grid. Wanna make a couple millions for my kids. Always walking to the money, never slip. Only telling all the truth, I never fit. All the same, what the same, all the same. Spend some money, do some shit for the fame. Got a body with me, I don't know her name. Switch gears, go sky in the rain. Hit the brakes. I don't ever wanna see the face. I'm from Canada and not the States. Say I'm working way too hard, I need a break. Bitch, I'm like a boat, I'm like the wind. Need to slow down, that's just what they say, shit. I'm on a road now, Santa's making lists, bitch. These what they want.